Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and to another episode of LA Noire. In the last episode we pretty much starting off, meeting Cole, seeing his journey from when he becomes a cop to now becoming a detective, and we've been assigned new tasks. We got a new freaking partner, which I don't know if he's going to be a dick or not. I still have to find out. Anyway, I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Let's get into it.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2
So,
identified.
tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy. I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant and fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready, finished. The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's the third time you've told me.
Okay, yeah, this guy definitely sounds like a dick, not gonna lie.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
Why not, why not?
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6th and...
Hello, ma'am.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
There he is.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
Where did he go?
What's your rush?
There he is. Come here.
Now, are we gonna make a bargain or what?
Put the weapon down, now!
Put it down, sir.
You want to back off, right now.
I didn't want to have to do that, but you left me no choice. You left me no choice. And you got to say now, huh? Dickhead? Anyway, where are we? Oh, trophy earned. A cop on every corner. Nice. I know we're going down here. Freight depot, 11:12 a.m.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right. We'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day.
Hey,
Oh, this is over here.
you're looking to get rid of that old crate? I'll give you a nickel for it.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
What did I say? I can't read. Okay, fair. Hang on, B, what's this? Let's do this first. What's this?
Happier times, I guess.
They don't look like they're having a good time. They're like, why are you making me smart for the camera? I don't want to smart for the camera, bruv. What's this? It's his wallet.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
Huh. Okay, his glasses are here. Is this his glasses, or...? Oh, what?
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Alright. Okay. This is B. Was this C over here? Yep. Oh, this is great. Lovely image.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
You think, Cole? Was there anything around here?
It doesn't appear to be connected. Have you got a wide shot of the car and its surrounds?
Listen, you and I have never met, so I'm just going to go ahead and say this once. You don't tell me how to do my job, and I won't tell you how to do yours.
Thanks, dickhead. Huh. Oh, open the trunk. Anything in there?
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Okay then. Bit weird. These the only thing I can get? Alright, cool.
It's not often we get eyeballs in a case like this. Doc? Detective Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Well, he's not. So, where's it? Is this the? Yep.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
I think you start to call the police. Purpose at scene?
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
I'll go good cop.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Alright, good cop again.
You ever seen the car before?
I trust this guy. I trust this guy.
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
No? No? No, to get rude, alright.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Alright, thank you for your help.
Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Let's go then. Yeah, you're driving.
You can drive.
So, where do you want to go?
Anyway, Black residence, 11:21 a.m.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
Oh, she's in there.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Thank you.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Alright, cool.
Let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
There's a picture of her. I don't think there's anything else in here probably. Voice crack, hate to see it.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Huh. Wait, press S to further investigate. Oh well. What's this over here? Train
Used
ticket.
to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Huh. Interesting.
This must be Adrian's. Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Must be Adrian.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here? To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Okay. It's so I could further investigate that thing I saw earlier. So hang on then. Let me pick this up again.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. And I should have an address.
Okay. Find a phone to call for address. Is there a phone around here anywhere? Oh, there we go. Use a telephone.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thank you.
Alright, new objective. Or location updated and stuff. So we're heading now. What am I doing? Yeah, wait, what am I doing? Hello?
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I
vice.
want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Okay then. Yep. Yeah, nice. Nice.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Wait, let me just look up this stuff first. Alright. Anything around here?
No use leaving the thing half finished.
I think this one. Go here. Okay. This one. Go here. I think this one. Yep, this one goes here. And then this one goes here. Nice.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Okay. I'll go ask her questions now, maybe? Okay, he's back there.
I'm all right now, detectives.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what
Frank Morgan. Alright.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. Very shady character. I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Fair.
Go on.
Keep going.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Tell us
Okay.
about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
You're kind of lying, man. I don't want to do this, but you're lying, so... Yikes!
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
Concealed message.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a flame. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
Huh.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
Alright, fair.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say.
Like, I never said the word accuse you, did I?
Waiting for Adrian to come home.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Bro, instantly thought I accused you. Come on, man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you're driving.
You know the way. You can drive.
All right. Where to?
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't. Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Me.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Okay.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that.
He's stuttering.
I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Yeah, no, I don't
You're
believe
lying,
you.
Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about
But
you
you're
prove I
stuttering.
was out at that rail yard?
Okay.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
I don't trust him.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it, or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee faster.
Yeah, I don't trust your ass. Suspect.
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment.
Can you drive to this one?
Do we know where we're going?
KGPL calling car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
Morgan's apartment, 11:42 a.m.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Apartment 2.
Apartment number 2. Number 1. Number 2.
Help you, gentlemen?
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
Come back, man.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Did I?
It's over, Adrian.
Yeah, I got you,
Why not
dickhead.
just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama? I thought it would be easier. No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Stupid idiot, honestly.
That
All of
turned out
that.
to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot.
Yep.
You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you can go a long way in this department.
Well then. Bro, trophy and up, the up and up. Come on. Any more? That was it. Alright. The console? I don't know. The console's car. I'm gonna call it that.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
The bum took a swipe at me.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
That's that cop.
Can I make this guy drive again?
Has that just been paid?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
I'm about to say, where the hell is he?
An abandoned vehicle. Catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world. You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
Hello, Puppet.
Traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Okay, hang on. A's right here. What's this?
I must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
Huh. Anything else noteworthy? Nope. Alright, let's go to B.
We'll have
Missing
to use the
license plate.
registration to trace the owner.
Yeah, we will. And also missing wheel. I saw from looking at B.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. The car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
I know, right? Can I look in the car? Missing license plate, registration
Owned by
slip.
the Argentinian embassy.
Interesting. May I say so myself? What's this over here? A wrench.
Combination wrench. Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Property of Dewey Bros. I can't believe what other thing says, so I'm not even going to bother. Oh, who's this fella?
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows, always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyway, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Fair.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Huh.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
I never said the word accused, did I? Dumbass.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
Okay.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Really though? Because the tyres weren't took, the freaking license plate was took, and some other stuff. Well, I think it was just a license plate, but anyway, bad cop.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, if you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Lol. Oh god.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
Oh.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
He's part of the Dewey Bros thingamabob. Alright, nice.
I think we've wrung this place dry. Let's find a game well.
Hang on, wait, let me... Is it... Yep, telephone.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now. Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am.
Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Messages for me, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks, Manny.
Thank you very much.
Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement
Well, let's
from
get out of
Jacobs,
here.
and I'll read your report back at the station.
Let's go here. Bro, take your time. Come on. Put some oomph into your sprint, man.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
2:07 p.m. The Dewey Bros dealership. Hello? LAPD. Oh, who are you?
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model four-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
This guy seems a little fishy, not gonna lie. He seems a bit enthusiastic. Like he's happy with something that he's potentially done.
We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you choose.
No, not that.
That's not right.
Ah, there is a
One
missing
left.
wrench. There is a missing wrench.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Hey, hey, hey. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Anything around here? Wait, I can look at this thing.
No good. We need diplomatic pass.
Shit. Alright, you're missing a wrench, sir.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know about this?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
Nah, no, I don't trust you.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
We found your contact details in Valdez's notebook. He had to be calling you for something, Dewey.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal. He bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
Okay.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
Honestly, man.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
To Kingdom Come Deliverance.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring and returning GIs, and they have less attitude. Downside is, they're a little light-fingered.
Yeah, I knew you were fishy.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling. Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
Alright, let's go.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Let's go to the station.
You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Yep.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color. Look what we have now.
Oh no, that freaking Dewey guy just looked very fishy. I didn't trust him. He seemed very enthusiastic, like he'd done something wrong. And he's very happy about it.
We have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning.
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
I'm following you, man.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Kowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage.
What do you mean it must have been stolen? What do you mean it must?
The perpetrator soundly flawed.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
What do you mean it must have been?
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General.
Presumed.
Turf.
Okay, buddy. Really? He presumed to ask you questions. I don't trust this guy at all. I think fucking he's
You fuck young
accusable.
boys, Valdez. Are you a madman? This will cause an international incident.
Yeah, your notebook.
Danny, Ben, Miguel, Tristan, and Teddy. Full lips. Any bells?
I'm sure we can come to some.
Busted!
Gabriel, spill it.
A beautiful but impertinent boy. I mentioned rendezvous and the young man went quite insane. I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay.
We'll be in touch, Consul General.
Let's nail this kid Delgado and wrap this thing up.
I'm sorry for the lack of English when I was trying to accuse him.
You think those vice boys get in?
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
Door knocking all morning. I gotta make it.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going?
We're going to Delgado's, of course. Dumbass. I look forward to all your roasts in the premiere.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Here he is. Apartment 3.
Apartment 3. Thank you, letter. Greatly appreciate it. Oh. It's apartment 4. Oh, apartment 3 right here. Hello?
Yes.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Would you come inside?
Thank
What's
you.
your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
Alright then. Is there anything? Oh, what's this? Ah!
Nearly 20 minutes.
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
So how's it gonna be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Unless you help
Serving breakfast for 2, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Yeah. Should clear up, ma'am. So yeah, that's still an Argentinian flag from the car. What's down here? Is there anything down here? In here? Hello? Oh, tires? Work! Packard?
Looks like
Work!
Valdez gets his wheel back.
Busted!
Diplomatic license plates.
Yep. Busted. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Well, I hope anyway.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
Alright, man.
His honor?
His honor?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey.
I understand that.
He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Well, that's not true, because the freaking breakfast.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home.
What's that breakfast then, mother?
I swear it.
What's with these breakfast plates then? I don't know why I said
Enough,
mother,
Anna.
but alright.
There are signs all over
I meant to
this
say
place
brother.
that he's been back.
I love him.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Really? Don't look at me like that. Okay, buddy.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
We will, but I think I'm going to leave that for next episode, because I'm not really going to do all of the, like, what's it called, cases in one episode. I think then the episode could be too long. So yeah, because obviously I only have an hour max on this PlayStation of recording, which kind of sucks. But yeah, we will finish off this task, or this case, in the next episode, and then start the next one, and go on from there. So if you enjoyed this episode, remember to like, enjoyed, and I'll see you for the next episode. We'll finish this case and start on the next one. I'll catch you all then. Deuces!